So
Sommore is hard to book.
I think Sommore is the best female comic out there.
You and me both.
I've been on tour with her.
I featured
Probably
for
8
her.
different. Oh, really?
Never
8
seen
different
somebody
years.
have so much material.
And like
You see
current events.
Have you seen how she does it?
I just see the current events. And shit.
You see the sets and you're like, golly, another banger about that?
I know.
No,
she's
I
good.
watched her work ethic and how she's doing it.
Yeah, she's dope, and she's all about business.
She's filming everything. She's and part of her morning and breakfast routine is to watch her set and to write and to punch up and to make new stuff. So every night it's evolving. I worked with her at Stand Up Live in Arizona, and then I worked with her again in Jackson, Mississippi, and they were like maybe 3 months apart. And Sommore had 65 minutes of new shit. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, she might be.
That's the strongest pin in comedy. If you can do that,
I'm saying she might be the strongest female in the history of comedy.
well,
if you really think about it,
you got. I mean, I don't know. I'd say in a generation or in an era, yes. But I want to. You got the Moms Mableys and the people who laid the path for her.
shitting on them.
Doodling on Moms Mabley.
I'm like this, shitting on them.
Dude,
Moms Mabley.
I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding. I've never seen her. I would. Yeah, I think some more. I'm trying to think, like, there might be people that sell more tickets, bigger names, got pushed more, but seeing somebody be on a roll with them, delivering for 20 plus years, I was like,
By herself.
yeah.
Not on a package. Not on, like, yeah, she'll put together package shows, but it's some more. She's the chandelier.
She hosts a lot of the tours that I've been on. And I'm like, not only is she strong comic, hosting is a different muscle than stand-up, because if somebody rips, you got to bring them down.
Yep.
Somebody bombs, you got to bring them up, and you want the audience to be in the pocket.
That's another thing
when
in
that
Shreveport
comic
that
comes
did
up.
not happen.
Huh?
That's another thing that didn't happen in Shreveport.
Yeah, we have a host like that.
Well, Michael Blackson went crazy talking about Cat.
Yeah.
He crushed right after music. And while he was in his 5th minute, I said, Rudy, you got to bring it back down.
Yeah, take a few minutes.
He walked right out. And he was like, from BT Comic View. I was like, all right.
Rudy's in a tough spot, though, because they're telling him, don't go too long. Because Rudy can go as a host. He can be long with it.
As a host, you should know that there's going to be something inevitably that you got to cool down or heat up.
True.
So you'll have your time to eat. Rudy was taking his time and eating on his own way before it was necessary. So then when it was necessary, he's like, I already shot my load. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can see that.
By then, they're like, come on, keep it going. You know what I mean? We were literally 6.5 hours in at that point. So it's like, don't do no more time as the host.
Yeah.
They were lighting him. So I get it. But had he not been like, I'm going to do 12 up top just because, then he would have had that later in the show. But I'm as a club owner and somebody who's hosted week in and week, a lot of my chops are from hosting. So that I just know,
yeah, that's true. That is, I mean, it's a
wrong song.
It's an
plays,
important
somebody
part.
didn't come down the stairs, or somebody's like, "Hey, stretch a little bit. We still passing. Just calm it down." It's like, all right, I got you.
That shit's important, man. Host is important. And every time I've been with Sommore, when you come up on stage, they are ready for you.
Yes.
Like I think one of the hardest people to follow is Lavelle Crawford. He's one of the hardest people to follow. Because that motherfucker will sit there and not move and bring them into his world. And when they get on that Lavelle wave, you're like this. Get out. They're in hysterics. I'm going,
I want cheese. I look like I want cheese.
and then Sommore will come out, do some shit, and then by the time 3-4 minutes later, you're like, oh fuck, they in the pocket. They in the pocket. I'm like, and then the same thing. I've been on shows where the person before me either went long, did a music bit,
buddy,
or came a little flat. She'll bring him back up. I was like, I never worry about being on a show with Sommore. I don't care if I'm the 30th out of 30 comics and it's a 5-hour show. I'm like, she gonna bring you up right.
She knows.
She's gonna bring you up right.
And then
I don't think she gets her
And then Bax
due.
is right there with the sledgehammer. Like,
oh yeah, he ain't
motherfuckers gonna respect Lori. God damn it.
She don't get her due, man.
She does for me. And if I ever get the right platform, she's gonna always hear it.
Yeah, I'm talking about just
who's the funniest man working in comedy outside of you? Who do you go? Oh, God damn it.
I mean, Lavelle.
I say Tony Roberts.
He hasn't got his due either.
No, but it's that cadence. as far as the wave and bring them into your world, like Tony, like he's almost 2 times the speed of everybody else. No punches. I mean, no setups. Punch, 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 punch,
Yeah,
punch.
he's a
punch,
funny
punch.
motherfucker.
Yeah, Tony is, and I mean, I've watched everybody.